Hey, what's up, you guys? It's iRun here from iDevice Forums, and today, it's finally here. It is finally here. And if you do not know what I'm talking about, you have been living under a rock for the past, I don't know, month. But here it is, the iPad 3. Let's check this out. And apparently, it looks like, I don't know if what Apple's doing or not, but they haven't officially called the iPad 3 yet. All they're calling it is the new iPad. So, let's check this out. So, I haven't seen the keynote, but I will have, oh, here's the keynote. I will have a link to the keynote in the description if you want to watch it. But I have gone through the specs and everything, and wow, I don't have an iPad, but this makes me want to get an iPad. So let's check it out. The features. There is a new Retina display. So as you can see here, we have a demonstration between iPad 2 and the new iPad. Really though, are they calling it the iPad, the new iPad, or the iPad 2? Like, what are they doing? Alright, so here we go. So here is what it would look like on the iPad 2. See, you see the fuzziness there? With the new iPad, we're just gonna call it the iPad 3. You will not get that. So that is really nice. As you can see, look here on the buttons, they look fuzzy, and you can kind of see, like, it looks like you can see a little bit doubles of it. And here it looks crisp and clean. Alright, so photos. Ooh, photos. Yeah, and you can really tell the total difference between these pictures. Look at here, it looks like it's kind of like washed out, and here it just looks great. Like, look at the ball. See, you can see this looks like a little washed out, and here it's perfectly good. Male, basically the same thing. Alright. The display. Okay. The display is 2048 pixels by 1536. That is absolutely great. It has the new iPad 3, has 1 million more pixels than an HD TV. That is that is fantastic. Like, you basically have a portable HD TV carrying around with you. And now they have the A5X core in the iPad 3, we're gonna call it. Now the iPhone 4 has the A5, but this has the A5X, which helps with the Retina display and the new display of the iPad 3. As you can see, it is quad core, and it still gets the 10-hour life of battery, which is good, because with the new display, I was like, oh, really? Battery is just gonna go with the new graphics and everything, but apparently not. I think they umped up the battery. The new features, iPad features a Retina display and 4 times the pixels of an iPad 2 in quad core. Okay. I heard there were a big enhancements into the camera. Yes, 5 megapixel camera, still images, and 1080p recording. My cousin said that the recording for his iPad 2 was just absolutely horrible. Hopefully this will help him because his mom's gonna get the new iPad, they're calling it. So yeah, look at, we can tell the new lenses. This kind of looks like the design that they used for the iPhone 4S. As you can see how they have all the different lenses in there, because I believe that is what they did for the iPhone 4S. Ooh, 4G LTE. I believe they are already pre-ordering these. I do have seen people pre-order these so far. And dictation, not really a big deal. A lot of people actually thought that full-blown Siri would be coming in with the new iPad, but it doesn't look like Apple put it in. They just put in just regular dictation, which kind of sucks, but hey, whatever. You can always jailbreak and get it. Um, AirPlay. Yeah, so basically, everything with from there on is basically the iPad 2. Built-in apps, basically all the same thing. I think basically the new thing with the iPad 3 is it does look like it is slimmer, and the new design of the screen, and that's about it. Wi-Fi plus 4G. Yeah, so there is a Wi-Fi model and a Wi-Fi plus 4G. I don't know if they're going to be doing the 3G anymore. I cannot say that. Okay, so yeah. So this is the iPad 3, or the new iPad they're calling it. As you can see, it also has a FaceTime camera. But again, that was not the only thing that was released today. The other thing released today was the Apple TV. So let's show you guys that. Now basically, the only difference between the Apple TV 3 and the Apple TV 2 is 1080p HD content. Now, if you have an Apple TV 2 like me, you're not just going to go out and buy an Apple TV 3 just because you have, just because they have a 1080p. But what you can do is you can see this new design that they have for the iOS software on it. You can get that for the Apple TV 2, which I actually just updated to, and it is downstairs on my TV right now. And let me just say, this new redesign of the iOS for this is great. I love it. But then again, that's basically the only thing. They released iOS 5 for this finally. It's been a while, but it just looks great, and I cannot. Can't wait for the jailbreak. In Nido TV or Nido TV on Twitter, jailbroke it already. iOS 5.0 for the Apple TV is jailbroken. Don't know when it's gonna be released, but he has it jailbroken at his house. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, along with the the iPad 3, the Apple TV 3, they released iTunes 10.6, which is just smoother downloads, smoother iCloud streaming, and support for iOS 5.1, which leads me on to the next thing, which brings iOS 5.1. I honestly don't see many big differences in it, just some bug fixes. I believe I was told that it does have battery fixes. Again, if you rely on a jailbreak or an unlock, do not heed my words. Do not update to 5.1. Do not. You will lose your jailbreak and you cannot downgrade. We don't even know if there will be a jailbreak for 5.1 yet, with iOS 6 soon to be around the corner. So do not update. Do not, do not, do not. Okay, so now that I have that out, that's basically it. That's the wrap up of today's Apple's event today. One more thing before I go. We do iDevice Forums has the Facebook page. You guys gotta come out and like us. I will have our page down in the description. Facebook.com/iDeviceForums. Me and Anthony was here. Oh, sorry about that. Facebook page is basically www.facebook.com/iDeviceForums. It is run by me and Anthony was here. Come check it out, like us. We have a lot of updates. Also check out our Twitter, twitter.com iDevice_forums. Check us out there. And I'm Iron from iDevice Forums. Be sure to check us out at iDeviceForums.net and for the latest and greatest iDevice news. Thanks guys, see you later.